I think in preparation for the conference this year, as we begin to pray and ask Lord what is that He wants to accomplish, one of the things that we just felt that was really pressing on our heart was to not just have a conference with amazing content, but really asking the question, what is it that we want the people of God, the people of Northlands and our extended community to look like as they leave the conference? And for us, one of the things that we hold so precious is the gift of prophetic words. And so we said to ourselves, what if we could help connect people through prophetic ministry to the purpose that God has for their life and for their spouse's life and for their family's life? What would it look like for men and women who have unlocked a certain clarity around the purpose that God has created them for through prophetic ministry? And so that's kind of been the dream as we've been building towards this conference, what we've been hoping to accomplish. And I don't know about you, but for me, the stories of my life, the big decisions that I've had to make in my life, I've heard whispers from the Lord about who He's calling me to be or what He's calling me to do. And those words that I hear from the Lord, they are like lights to my path. And sometimes it seems well lit, and other times it's just the first couple steps. And what I've found is that the Lord has been so faithful to bring men and women alongside me as I'm walking down this path in faith in a certain season of my life. And they've given me prophetic words. They've come up to me and said, hey, while I was praying, Tyler, I thought about you and I felt like the Lord said this. And those words oftentimes hit me exactly on the path that I'm on in the exact season of life. And they become not just like a few well-lit steps, they become like a long corridor towards the path of just fresh light. And what makes that such a big deal is what I believe is that a prophetic word or the gift of prophecy, it's really a thing of giving you confidence in your purpose. That when you have a clarity of where you're going, you walk with a confidence and even run with a confidence. If you've ever run down a road, it's much easier to run when you can see where you're running. If it's dark and it's not clear, it becomes a little bit more cautious in your steps. And so for us, what we're dreaming up, what we're hoping for as we approach 2019, is what does it look like for men and women and families to be confident in their God-given purpose because they can see clearly where they're going. When 2019, when the starter gun goes off, what would it look like for men and women not to be just stepping in to what God is calling them to, but running down with confidence and strength and passion because there's a clarity of purpose? And so we hope for that. This conference, the reason we're calling it the pursuit of purpose, we want to be pursuing with all that we have. Time is short. Eternity is on the line. We don't have days to wait. We need to know what it is that God has created us to do, not just as individuals, but as a people, as a church, to be a light and hope to the world, that we might also help light other people's paths. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to gather with men and women and for us to dream a dream as this new year approaches, and just asking the Lord, would you make it plain to us? Would you make it clear to us what it is that is your purpose, what is your will, and what is your good pleasure for our lives?